him. He's giving me attitude. He doesn't even want to look at me. All of this because I shut the window because I was trying to do this live stream. It was really noisy. You can hear ambulance and all that noise, street noise, and there's also rain and wind. And so I shut the window and he got mad at me. So now he's giving me this attitude. Hey, Leo, you're still mad at me? Are you serious? Huh? You forgive me for this live stream, Mr. Leo? See? Isn't it funny that cat has attitude too? Animals, they have feelings. You would think I've done something worse, but this is just me shutting the window because I was trying to do a live stream and it was noisy. Look at him. Oh, that's all right. You'll come around. You'll come around. Yes, hello. My name is Bernadette from skeptic-mystic.com. All about the esoteric is what I am here to do. And today we're gonna talk about discovering your light workers. Today we're going to talk about discovering your light worker's soul's purpose. There you go. Discovering your light worker's soul's purpose. So I'm going to be going over different soul worker mission categories that you could put yourself into. Yeah, so really exciting stuff. Lots to get to. I'm obsessed with boba. I've been walking to this boba place every other day. And whenever I get boba from there, I get like 3 or 4 and I'll bring them home. And that's why I don't have to go every day. You see, I go every other day because I buy like 3 or 4. And I was just, this is from yesterday. Still mad. Hi, Stephen. Hello, Jessica from Ireland. Okay. So, I highly recommend that you grab a piece of paper and you write this information down just because not only are you going to be thinking about what type is your soul's mission, but you're also going to try and identify your friends and your family and your significant others about what their soul type or light worker they are. And what about okay, I'm ready now. One of my biggest questions for a long time was, why do we exist? Why are we here? Why do we choose to be humans? Why are we in a body? Why am I not a cat? Right? That's what I wanted to know. And the whole reason why we exist is to experience, to grow, to learn, to experience what the universe has to offer, which is binary. Okay? A human has a very different level of consciousness than a cat. A cat has a very different level of consciousness than a plant. A plant has a very different consciousness with a stone. Okay? And all of these have different lessons and different experiences. Okay? So you always go higher and higher in your consciousness, never lower. All right. So, this world is all about polarity. This world is about binary. this whole universe is set up in a matrix system of binaries. Okay, I'll give you examples, right? That's much better. Light and dark, low vibration, high vibration, service to others versus selfishness, right? This entire universe is set up to be polarizing. I'm just checking to see if he is out of his funk, but he is still in his funk. The only reason why this universe is polarizing is so that we can learn by being a part of the opposite. We learn through being challenged. If we had absolutely everything that there is to have, there would be no growth, right? That's why we have, a consciousness of a stone, plant, cat, human, 12th dimensional being. It goes higher and higher and higher. And yeah, there literally would be no movement. When you choose, even right now, right? If you choose to not grow in your life, you will feel stuck. There will be no growth, no movement. And as we move forward to discover, discover what these types of light workers do with their spiritual gifts, remember that you don't necessarily have to fit into one category. It's very fluid. So you might be doing 2 or 3 or 4 of these missions, and it might change throughout your life. Maybe in your 20s, you are more of this type of a light worker, and then you shift into a different type of light work. So these are simply indicators or discovery points for you as you move forward in your journey. Okay. So the first type is the healers. The healers are integrators of light and shadows. They help transform blockages individually and collectively. So they feel healers, they feel very fulfilled as they grow alongside with the people that they serve. So the first type of light worker soul mission is being the healer. Oftentimes, they will have gone through a very difficult early years to learn learn how to heal themselves as they move forward in their journey, and through through compassion and love and transformation, the wounded healer, they want to come out and they want to serve as a healer so that they can help other people who have struggled where they were a decade ago, a few years ago, to share with them the tools, the wisdom, the knowledge that can help them. A big downfall of being a healer is that the healer tend to sacrifice themselves over and over and over again, because the healer is empathic, the healer is connected, compassionate, and they will literally put aside their wants and needs and desires to heal someone or something else. They don't even have to have any sort of connection to that person or that individual to feel like it is their responsibility to heal. Okay, the second one is the teacher. Oh, hello. No, not yet. No kiss yet. All right. Okay, so the next one is the teacher. there's a difference between a teacher and a healer. Um, who so okay. I find that most teachers start out as healers. There you go. I find that most teachers start as yeah. Why am I getting confused when I already noticed? Okay, I find that most teachers actually start out as healers. Okay, and so healers, they work on themselves, right? They heal others, and then they become a teacher. And there's many ways you can become a teacher. Thank you for putting for helping me put this knowledge back on track. Okay, so there's many ways that you can be a teacher. It doesn't always have to be spirituality. You can be very good at farming. You can be very good at gardening. You can be very good at painting. You can be very good at painting, and a teacher is someone that has spent the time to master a skill and would like to share the skills with other people. So never feel like you have to be a spiritual teacher as a light worker to be aligned. Okay, you could be doing something else to help Mother Gaia. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. You could be teaching people about how to take better care of themselves. There's so many skills that you can teach. Okay. So never feel like you can put yourself inside uh, a box. And the third type of soul mission is the messenger. And the messengers have highly activated upper chakras that runs to channel love, light, wisdom from higher realms. And I'll put links to oh, well, this is a live video right now, so I can't like put links until I'm done with this. But there are other videos that I've previously done that explain a little bit about the different dimensions and the different consciousness that goes into this different dimensions. Okay, so anyway, and messengers, when I say messengers, I don't only mean clairvoyance. Okay, basically these are individuals that connect the physical world with the physical. That connect the spiritual world with the physical world. Okay, they are the paradigm shifters, the change makers, the messengers. So you might be the light worker that want to share positive messages. You might want to share different knowledge and different messages that you have learned from other people. And so you take this information and then you give it to someone that would need it. Okay, so as a messenger, you're very connected to the higher realm. And sometimes I find that messenger themselves don't even know that they are connected, because many of them have very clear cognizance. Okay, they communicate through thought form, through energy. And I really feel like spirit just took over my body and just left right now. Right when I was about to announce it, like I feel like there's a spirit taking over my body, and then it just left. Very funny. Okay, so before we go on to the next one, I want to share that I have a freebie library where you can get many esoteric and spiritual resources for free. skepticturnmystic.com/freebie is where you can find it. Please wait a few minutes after entering your email address in my website, and then check your email to receive the login. If you are watching this on a desktop, definitely fire up a new tab and check out skepticsandmystic.com/freebie. The next soul mission that I want to talk about is the grid worker. The grid worker. These individuals, they come to this planet to literally do just that. To literally work on the planetary grid. Okay, every single planet out there in this universe have a grid system. The universe itself is a grid system. You can consider the ley lines of the universe as a grid system. Actually, let me Google ley lines so that I can explain to you but I don't know how to put it into words, but I know what it is. Let me Google ley lines. It's Leylins. Yeah, okay. Let me read this real quick. Blah 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 blah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is a good explanation. Okay. Okay, before I go into this explanation, now that I remember, you can also like acupuncture. I go for acupuncture. There are meridian lines within the human body, and you can access it through acupuncture. Okay, so this article says, to those who do believe in ley lines, the concept is quite simple. In 1921, amateur archaeologist Alfred Watkins made a discovery. He noticed that ancient sites at different points around the world all fell into sort of a alignment. Ley lines, Ley, are lines that crisscross around the globe like latitudinal, and longitudinal lines. Oh, look, I'm giving myself an English lesson. What are you doing? I'm always like this, by the way. And it's just me and my cat in this apartment. There's no one here. When you see me looking somewhere else, that's me communicating to ghosts. Okay. So let's do this again. Ley lines are lines that crisscross around the globe like latitudinal and longitudinal lines that are dotted with monuments and natural landforms and carry along with them rivers of supernatural energy. Along these lines, at the places they intersect, there are pockets of concentrated energy that can be harnessed by certain individuals, aka grid workers. So you can see why there are some skeptics, right? And let me read you more. Watkins backed up the existence of his ley lines by pointing out that many monuments around the globe can seemingly be connected by a straight line. The ley lines mystery deepens when it's revealed what they connect. Along the ley lines lie the great pyramids of Giza, Chichen Itza, that's the pyramid in Mexico, I think, and Stonehenge. All wonders of the world that continue to surprise archaeologists today. So that's per verbatim of the article that I just Googled. That's what ley line is. I agree. Okay, so what is the next one? The pillar, the pillar, the pillar. Oh, I feel like I am forgetting something about the great worker though. I feel like I'm missing something. I've let me look through my notes. Did I miss something? No. What is it? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Okay. That's all right. I'll just let it go. Okay, so the next one is the pillar. The pillar is an individual that is very good at holding space for other people. Okay, the pillar, they are basically an anchor on this planet, and they are here to be state, and they're here to be state. Excuse me, and they're here to be stable. Usually, the pillar, they don't really have a thirst for the metaphysical, not really. Sometimes they do, but usually they don't. And usually the people who are pillars, they have a masculine energy, like a divine masculine energy. And a lot of people who do work outside their bodies, like great workers, they usually get married to a pillar because pillar helps them to hold space, and the pillar helps to ground the individuals and the missions. And usually the personality of the pillar is very introverted, very quiet, very reserved, and a lot of the time they are not really into the esoteric. Yeah, okay. So the next one is the rebel. The rebel is another soul mission or a light worker. They love to question everything. You still mad? Deal. Um, they love to question everything, and the problem with the rebel is that the rebel can get too caught up in fighting and not enough in expressing and experiencing. They're too caught up in pushing the boundaries and not enough in uniting communities. And so a lot of the times the rebel tend to be like an outcast, to be also kicked out. And usually the personality of the rebel is feisty, and the rebel have the capability to like flip society upside down. Okay. The last one is the light warrior. These individuals, these kind of light workers, they have like a essence of a rebel to them, because the light warriors are badass because they work both in the physical and astral realm. Let me explain. So the light the light warrior, because they also work in the astral realm, they are more prone to psychic attacks. Okay, and because you're doing so much fighting, so much work over on the other side, you kind of you kind of will get hunted. Okay, you kind of will get hunted down, in a way. And a lot of light warriors are very, I can tell you right now, I'm not a light warrior. I'm not a light warrior. Because I've never uh I, anyway, so a lot of a lot of light workers are connected to dragons. Okay, a lot of light warriors are very connected to dragons are dragons are their shadow workers, which means that they can actually roam both in the light and in the dark, and they can actually fight against dark entities and dark beings. So a lot of light warriors have dragons that are spirit guides. And some light warriors in the astral realms, when they battle, they do ride dragons. They're called the dragon riders, which is really cool. Which is really cool. I still can't believe my life, like just a couple years ago, was working at a tech company that all of you probably know, called Twitch. Kind of crazy how life changes when you unlock your DNA. As I said, it will it will start to show you the way. Yeah, and the way is this is the way, this is the path that I blah 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 blah. I feel like this information is boring to people, so I'm not going to even go about it. Da, da, da. Just yeah, I think that's it for today. Yeah, so which one do you think you are the most? I mean, it could be like I'm a 60% healer, or like a 10% like warrior, 20% the teacher. That's totally okay. But which one do you feel the most connected to? Which one do you think you are the most in this lifetime? What do you think you're here to do? I am a messenger, by the way, if anyone is curious. I think this is a very I think this is a very useful and helpful knowledge, because I feel like by understanding your purpose, by understanding at least part of your mission, and connecting to these different categories and being familiar with all these categories are going to help you to stop fighting with yourself and start accepting the reason why you choose to reincarnate on this planet to begin with. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to join my private Facebook group for people. Yeah, don't forget to watch. Don't forget to join my private Facebook group called "How to Use Angel Numbers with the Law of Attraction." How to use angel numbers with the law of attraction. And lastly. And lastly, a reminder to get access to my freebie library, where you can enroll yourself into my 5-day workshops and live meditation group schedule is available in there as well. All right. That's all I got for you today. Now I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna finish my boba. I'm gonna open up the window so that he can do his thing again. Hopefully he'll be in a better mood. All right. Bye for now.